Hello, y'all. It's Shelly with It's the Experience with Shelly. In today's video, we're going to go out and shop around town for Christmas in July. I noticed on Facebook that there's some vendors in our area at a craft mall that's doing Christmas in July, and I called them and they said they have quite a few booths set up. And then I found an antique dealer that has a lot of vendors, and they're also doing Christmas in July, and we're just gonna go out, thrift, and see what we can find. had a pretty successful day with a decent small thrift haul from Christmas in July. I ended up finding a Salvation Army that was participating in Christmas in July, and then I stopped by the Goodwill, and then the craft fair and the antique shop. So overall, we went to 4 locations and I found several things. I have a cat and she's playing with some tape over here, so she might pop in the back. You might see her, I don't know. Anyway, I have one thing that I didn't pick up today that I picked up at an estate sale, but she's fixing to pop in. But I wanted to show it to y'all. So I found this. It's a set of 4. And I found them at an estate sale earlier this week on half off day. So I paid $2 each for them, and I picked them all up because I thought maybe, I don't really have a use for them, but I thought maybe a person that has a booth at a antique dealership might be able to use them to make to use them as Christmas decor in their booth. I'm not sure there's a big demand for them otherwise, but they have some really great little appliques on there. So that's what I thought was so fun about them. This also, you know, they have the beading on there and the sequins, but the appliques are what really stood out to me because they truly are vintage. But that was not included today. That was not picked up today. That's just bonus. Okay, so now on with the haul. I hung them up in the background just so y'all could see them. And I wanted to let you know that I did already sell them. I kind of knew when I picked them up that I didn't really have a need for them. I'm not a reseller, but I posted them on Facebook in a group that I'm follow, and I just listed them for what I paid for them plus shipping, and within a couple of hours somebody already bought them. So I'm just glad to know that they're going somewhere where somebody will use them. Okay, so on with the haul from today. I picked up this nesting bowl set. It shows Blue Harbor. It was $4, $3.99 at the Goodwill. And then I found these 2 glasses at the Goodwill. They were $1.99 each. They had been at some booth apparently before because they were priced 2-piece set $10. So the vendor must have donated them to the Goodwill. And then the rest of the stuff, these are items that I picked up at the Craft Mall and the Salvation Army. Okay, so this is the Salvation Army. It was half price day at Salvation Army, so it was $3.99, so I paid $2 for it. I intend to take it apart and use the greenery. It doesn't have a smell. It just smells like an old lady house, but it doesn't have that plastic smell that you smell a lot of times with artificial plants or the plastic plants that are vintage. I just feel like I can use these in some vintage planters that I have during Christmas to spruce them up. Okay, and then I found this little Mrs. Claus. She was at the antique booth that I went to, and I did pay $3.95 for her, and then they did say that she was on sale, I believe 10% off for their Christmas in July. And then the last 2 items that I found were these 2 little candles. They've never been burned, and they were $2 each. So that's all for the items that I picked up today. I'm very pleased with them. I was just out for a few hours running around, just seeing what was out and available in my area. I do live in Waco, Texas, so we have quite a few estate sales every week, and then we have, I believe, 4 Goodwills, but I only go to 2. And we have a Salvation Army, and then the Craft Mall that I went to originally. That place has been in business for over 30 years, and they are closing down. So a lot of the booths had really big discounts that you'll see in the video that you've been watching. They had big discounts because the store is closing. So that's a bummer. I'm gonna really miss it, but thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up.